Hello lovely people, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Frankie, I'm a hairdresser and today's video is all about taming that frizz. Scarecrow hair, beastie bushiness, all that fluff. In this video, you're going to get my top tips and tricks on how to smooth down those cuticles and say goodbye to frizz. Let's get started. Tip 1, and probably most important of all of my tips, get your haircut. Yes, I know you don't want to hear it, but getting your hair cut regularly is the best place to start when you've got a frizzy barnet. And this tip is the most important because those split ends that you've got can travel up your hair shaft, breaking each hair, making each hair more brittle, and what does that lead to? More frizz. The more damaged your hair, the frizzier it's going to be. So book in with your favorite hairdresser and get a haircut. I promise it's going to help. Up next, we have the second most important thing. Tip 2, conditioner. Why is conditioner so important, I hear you ask? Well, it's the first part of your routine that's adding moisture back into your hair. And since frizzy hair tends to lack moisture, it's down to those conditioners and moisturizing products to get your hydration levels up. Top tip from me, swap out your shampoo every other time you wash your hair. If you're washing your hair every day, then every other day you just want to wash it with conditioner and not shampoo every time. Shampoo has a load of alcohol in it, and although we do love a boozy night, it's not the kind of alcohol you want on your hair. It's going to dry it out just like alcoholic hand gel dries out your hands. The alcohol in shampoo is going to dry out your hair. So skipping it every other time is only going to add more moisture to your hair and therefore reduce the frizz. Perfect. Before we go on to the next tip, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with my future tips and tricks, hair care reviews and hair tutorials. I would hate for you to miss anything. Tip 3, drink lots of water. And yes, you heard me right, water. Drink it. Go and fill up your cup now. Seriously though, not drinking water will make you dehydrated and this affects your hair more than you know. Water supports the nerve endings in your scalp to ensure that your regrowth and your scalp is hydrated and healthy. So without enough water in your diet, your hair is going to become limp and lifeless. Another top tip from me, as well as drinking lots of water, switch your rinse to cool water. Washing your hair with cooler water is scientifically proven to seal the hair cuticle. And if that cuticle is sealed, it means that no moisture from the air can get inside the hair shaft, and that means no frizz. Tip 4, reduce physical contact with your hair. Now, I know it's been a tough year, and when someone tells you that you can't touch your hair now as well as your loved ones, well, you're gonna be mad about it, but hear me out on this one. First up is friction, and not the good kind. Stop rubbing your hair like a crazy person with a towel. Honestly, treat those precious strands with a little bit more respect. When you vigorously rub your head with a towel to soak up moisture, you're actually encouraging your hair to frizz up more. From now on, you are going to pat dry or scrunch dry. So follow me, pat dry, towel, pat, 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 pat. Scrunch dry if you have curlier hair and you want to enhance a curl with your towel. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch dry, scrunch dry. It's as simple as that. And once you've got the majority of the moisture out of your hair, put your hair up neatly in a towel wrap. Problem solved. So obviously after this one comes heat, and I know air drying this time of year isn't easy because you might get hypothermia. So if you've got to pick up that hairdryer, then make sure you're doing it the right way. So before you start drying, you want to make sure that you've loaded your hair up with moisturizing products, moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, oil, leave-in conditioner, heat protection spray, leave-in spray, anything you can get, hun, anything with moisture in, get it on there. So now it actually comes down to how you're drying your hair and what technique you're using. At no point do I ever want to see you holding a hairdryer below your head. That is not an option. And if you wonder why you have flyaways, then that is why. You always want to dry your hair from above or parallel to. So if you're trying to create lift, you'd want to lift your head over because then you're still drying your hair from above or from the side. But if you're just trying to dry your hair naturally, just Want to dry it with the hairdryer so it's looking, you know, chill, normal, not much fuss. You want to come in from the side or you want to come in from above. I have seen people drying their hair with a hairdryer like this. It's disgusting. Just imagine what you're doing to each individual strand. That strand is then going up. You're pushing it away. You're pushing each hair follicle on that strand up. No, we don't want that. We're gonna dry down. We're gonna dry down nice and slowly, nice and soft, medium heat, medium blow if you can manage it. If you haven't got enough time, put a higher blow on, but a lower heat. You're gonna smash it, I know you are. I believe in you guys, I believe that you can do it. If you take all of these tips on board, I have faith in you. So in general, reducing physical contact as a whole is really beneficial for frizzy hair. So that's heat styling, the way that you're washing your hair, the way that you're brushing your hair. Just be really mindful of how you touch your hair and how you manage it. That's it, it's as simple as that. All of these tips, they're so straightforward. You can implement them into your routine from now, and from this day forward, your hair is gonna get less frizzier and more glorious. That is it from me today, guys. I have loved chatting with you and I hope you have enjoyed this video on how to control frizz. And I must say myself that it's only really in the last few weeks I have got on top of my frizz. I've got a good product regime, I've got a good hair washing regime. I don't touch my hair anymore. I don't shove it up as much. I just let it do what it wants to do. And that is when it's at its happiest. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it made you happy. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and I hope to see you guys next week. Lots of love. Bye. Ding. So close, so close. Meh.